everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope that you are well. Today's video is all around this makeup look. I have done my everyday makeup look for you, which I absolutely adore. I say this in the video, but I sort of change a few things around every day. Like I use different eyeshadows sometimes and stuff, but this is basically what I go to every day. When I say every day, I don't just mean pop into the shops. I mean like if I go out for lunch, breakfast, if I do a singing gig, anything like that, this is my go-to makeup look. I really hope you enjoy this video. I really want to show you some different makeup looks as well, so make sure that you keep watching. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I always start out with moisturiser. I just feel like everything sticks to my face so much longer when I use moisturiser, and I swear by this stuff. It is incredible. It is the L'Oreal Hydro Genius Aloe Water, and as you can see, I use it very, very well. I've actually got my next one like prepared and ready in my dressing room, just because I literally go through it like there's no tomorrow. I think I found out about this from a makeup artist in July, and I think I've purchased, July 2024, I think I've purchased like 5 or 6 since. Like I use it every single day. It's like water for your skin, like it's incredible. It says apply daily in the morning and evening to the face and neck. But I just used it before I put makeup on because it makes everything stick so nicely. So I just take a few pumps and I just massage that in my fingers and then around my face, and it smells unbelievable. Like it smells so good. It really gives me like a holiday kind of vibe because it's got aloe in it, and I use quite a lot of like my After Suns aloe vera. But yeah, it's so good. So I just massage that in. Whilst I wait for that to sink in a little bit, clip my hair back from my face, just because I really don't want my hair to get stuck in my makeup. I'm just using the viewfinder to do this, which I probably shouldn't, but I will. As I mentioned in the intro, I'm going to be doing an everyday makeup look. So this is like my everyday skin, my everyday eyes, just very simple makeup that is my go-to, which I find works really, really well for me. However, I really do want to do some other looks and stuff as well, so keep your eyes peeled for that, and make sure that you are subscribed down below and also follow my Instagrams as well. I am a wedding singer day to day, which is honestly just, can't believe I still say that. And then I also have another Instagram where I sort of like document like my hair, my makeup and all stuff like that, so make sure that you're following along. But first I'm going to go on to skin. So I'm quite pale at the moment because I haven't been doing my tan. I'm going to tan tomorrow actually, and if you want to know what tan I use, I talk about it in my last video. But I am absolutely loving, which I also mentioned in my last video, the True Match L'Oreal serum. It's the serum in particular because I do also have just the normal True Match, but this serum honestly is beautiful. So I take the serum, and then the lightest foundation that I have in my makeup bag is the Airbrush Charlotte Tilbury one. As you can see, it's very, very loved. But it is in the shade Warm Chord, and it's really, really light. So I mix these two together because this is quite dark at the minute. You probably could say, Libby, why don't you just get the right shade? But I think sometimes when you mix two foundations, it's nice anyway, because this, I believe, is quite a matte foundation. And like I say, this is like a tinted serum and it's got a little bit more sparkle. Just mix these on the back of my hand. I'm just going to take like 1 pump of that. I always use way too much, so I'm really trying not to. And then I just use a little drop of that. By the way, I'm not saying that this is the best way to apply your makeup at all, but I just stir it on the back of my hand and then I just put it onto my face and where I want to have it to blend it out. Then use a really big beauty blender. The reason that it's big is because I have wet it, so it's a little bit, I was gonna say a really disgusting word then. It's a better way to blend your makeup. Hold a tiny mirror down here so I can actually see what I'm doing. But I just blend this in. It sounded like I was like, I have had my makeup done a few times by a makeup artist I absolutely love. Her name is Jess. She is incredible. She's actually a wedding makeup artist, but she also does like events makeup and stuff as well. And I have also had a lesson with her. So basically our friends got married in Italy last year, and I really wanted to know like how to do my makeup, like a nice event makeup, but also have it last all day, because it was hot out there, guys. It was absolutely roasting, and we were at a wedding like all day in July in Italy, and I just needed to know how to make my makeup last all day. And when she did my foundation, she actually used a brush and then a beauty blender, but I just can't seem to get on with a brush. I don't know if I'm not using the right products or if I just genuinely prefer a beauty blender, but I just never sort of get on with a brush. Always make sure you're going down your neck. Just blend away. As you can see, I don't really go under my eyes because that is where I'm going to put the concealer, and I don't want to like double it. So I look a little bit dark under my eyes at the minute. And then what I also do is, because I've got some left on the back of my hand, I'll just go in and just put the extra bit where I feel I need it. So my foundation is done now, and we're going to go on to concealer. I am currently using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Swan. I honestly think this is the best concealer I've ever used, and I've also had it since July last year because that's when I went to Italy and it was recommended by the makeup artist. And honestly, it's unreal. I've only got it in this one shade, but I feel like if you had it in a darker shade to use as a contour and stuff as well, it would be absolutely amazing. The only thing I'd say is it is quite a heavy concealer. I really want to look for another concealer that I can use on the days that I really don't want to wear that much makeup. But this is honestly incredible. So I literally just put a little dot under my eye, and then I always just put a little bit on the end of my nose, because the end of my nose really struggles to like take makeup. It's really weird. And then I just blend under my eyes with the same beauty blender. And look at that, like it's incredible. Just blend the bit at the end of my nose as well. Oh guys, I've just noticed that I have missed out an important step. That's okay. So right at the start is take the Got To Be stick, and I just stick my eyebrows up because I find it easier to do it that way. And also it is quite a wet product to start off with, so if I do it now, when I actually come to do my eyebrows, I will be able to put the pencil in there. So I literally just brush them up because that's the look I like to go for. Look at the difference between the eyebrows. It's so good. I love this product so much. And it lasts such a long time. Just gonna brush them up. There we go. Should have done that at the start, but it's okay. You can do that whenever. Like back in the day, before I actually had this makeup lesson, I would normally do powder now, like set everything, but because I'm going to use cream contour and cream blush, I always do powder afterwards now. So I flick between the Makeup by Mitchell Curve case, and I got this in medium, I believe. I really want to get the light shades because the blushes look so much better for me in the light palette, but the bronzers in this are actually stunning. So I flick between that and the NARS Cream Contour, and this is in Lugana? I'll leave it all down below. And I think I'm going to use this today. It's basically just, like I say, like a cream contour. And I use a Makeup by Mitchell brush. I believe this is maybe 4. The brush 4. I got it in a set on TikTok. It was really, really good. But then I basically just get my brush in there. And I just take it to my collarbone, that's not your collarbone, Libby, to my cheeks, and I just work it in at the side here. I used to love a bronzed look so much, like just bronze, and now I'm such a blush girl, it is ridiculous. I just feel like wearing a really nice blush just brings a look all together. So I definitely say now I'm more inclined to sort of concentrate on that, but I'd love to know what you are. Do you like both? Like, are you like, I need both of them? Or are you like, no, I honestly love a blush compared to a contour? I'd love to know down below. But I'm just taking this and I'm just working it on my cheeks. I also contour on my forehead as well. I just take it around the forehead. And then also I'm a huge contourer of my nose. So I do take this on my nose. I just get the side of the brush into the contour and just put a little bit on. How I contour my face. Sometimes I go in more on the cheeks because I just feel like they need it a little bit more. But then we are also going to be using a powder as well. So I don't like to go too much, especially when I've got no tan on. Like if I've got tan on, I'll be more inclined to put more on, but I don't at the minute. So I feel like this is where I'm happy to stop. My cream contour. Stunning. So, gosh, I probably have way more options for blush. Glittery one today because the sun is shining and I love like the way that it looks. I'm embarrassed to show this because it's so dirty in terms of like, it's very well loved. But I love the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty ones, and this is in Illuminator, I want to say. And it is my favourite blush ever. I use the Charlotte Tilbury ones, I think that they're incredible, but I just think there's something about this one that makes me come back to it all the time. So I just put a little bit on the side. I say a little bit, that's probably a lot. Whoa. And then again, I'm so embarrassed to show this, but I've got this little beauty blender that I use all the time for blush, and I've still got it and I still use it. But if you have like a brush that you like to use, I recommend doing that. I will change it out soon, I promise. And then I go to the other side and blend that in too. I absolutely love this product so much. When we're at the end, I'm going to show you in the sunlight, because the sun is shining today, that these products are incredible. So now we're going on to powder. Now normally I would use the Charlotte Tilbury, the airbrush finish, but I am running considerably low. However, let's see if we can make it work. I take the same beauty blender that I use for my foundation and my concealer, and I'll just run it around the pan, and then I literally go under my eyes, on the nose and on the chin. If I don't use the Charlotte Tilbury, I have been using the Rimmel Stay Matte. I've always used this, I think it's incredible. In fact, I'm just gonna put some of this under my eyes because with my finger because they crease a little bit. And another powder that I have been using is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, and I use lavender because it's got like a undertone of pink, which I think goes with my skin really, really well. And again, I just get it on my beauty blender. I scrape it off a little bit, and then I will literally go under my eye. I'm gonna move the camera and see if we can get a better angle with the sunlight so you can see everything just a tiny little bit better. Or slightly, so I'm hoping that you can see it a little bit better. But we're gonna go in next with a bit of bronzer. So I use the MAC Medium Dark Mineralized Skin Finish. This is such a product that you can use in so many different ways. I use it for my eyeshadow sometimes, or you can use it for your contour. It's honestly incredible. So I just take that on where we put the contour, and then I just put it around my forehead as well, and then I also just put it on my nose. I'm going to take this other MAC product, which is the Mineralized Skin Finish, but it's in Global Glow, and I'm just gonna put this on my cheeks a little bit as well. I'm feeling like I'm a little pale and my makeup isn't going the way that I want it to. I use this product, and I also use the e.l.f. the e.l.f. tanning skin drops as well, but this is honestly, it'll be your best friend. I'd normally do this at the start of the makeup look, but I didn't really feel like I probably needed it today, but I've changed my mind. The sun is glowing, so I thought, why not? This is in, I don't know if it's got a shade, because you can get so many different of these oils, but this is like the shiny, whoa, the shiny glimmering one. So to start off with, I'm just gonna put it down my neck, take a makeup brush, and I'm just gonna blend that down. The reason that I don't use the e.l.f. ones when I don't have tan on is because they actually are incredible and they cause like so much more of a tan for you, where this just tints your skin a little bit and makes it look a little bit more bronzed, which is what we're looking for. So then I'm just gonna get it on my skin as well. And then we're just gonna go wild. I'm just gonna blend that all around my skin. I love it so much. There you go, you've got an extra bit of glow. I'm way more happy with that now. So next I'm gonna go on to blusher. Now I really do want to get some more blushes. I might even get the ones by Makeup by Mitchell, because I feel like I've seen some incredible blushes and I really want to try out some different shades. But the one that I've got at the minute is the Milani Bella Bellini, and it's just a lovely blush that's got a bit of gold in it as well. And then I can't even remember what these brushes are, but I've had them for years, and I just take this one and just go over the blush that we put on earlier. I love it so much. Okay, so that is my skin done. I don't go in with any highlight at the minute. I might add it to my routine, but I don't really add it to my everyday routine. So next I'm gonna go on to eyes. Now I normally just try and put a bit of foundation on my eyes for them to blend, but I didn't do that today. I'm going to take this NARS creamy concealer in Custard. I absolutely love this, and if I do my eyeshadow first, I always use this. And I'm just going to use it as a light base. I just get a little flat brush, which is a Real Techniques brush, and just go over my eyelid. It needs that base. I can't put eyeshadow onto nothing because it just doesn't last at all. And then I'm just going to rub it in with my finger just to make it a little bit more natural, and you can see the difference. The thing of doing everyday makeup is it never goes like the exact same in terms of like your technique and everything that you do for it. Like, I use the same products every single day, but it just shows you that like sometimes these things don't go the way that you think they're gonna go. So pick between what I do for eyeshadow with an everyday look. I either do a really bronzed look or a really pink look. Like this Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeshadows are my favourites. These two glitters are what I use every single day, or like I say, I use the MAC products that I've used on my cheeks, on my eyes, and it just depends what I want to go for. And I'm just thinking, I might go for the bronzed look because I'm feeling a little bit, the sun is out. So I'm going to take that product again, the MAC Medium Dark Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm just going to take a Made by Mitchell brush in 10, and I'm just going to get it on my brush, and I'm just going to put that through the crease on both of my eyes. Shadow for me is one of my favourite parts, but also sometimes one of my scariest parts as well, because I feel like it's such a make or break on your face. And this is what I want to do as well, like on this channel. I want to do some more looks and go out of my comfort zone and just see what I can do, because I have so many weddings that I go to every year and I always do the same look, and it is fine, like it's okay to do the same look, but I'd love to do like a different look, if that makes sense. So I've just used that product. Just noticed that my lips are a little bit dry, so I'm going to take the Rimmel Oh My Gloss Butter Me Up. This is in Vanilla Frost. I'm just going to put the tiniest bit. That smells unreal. And then I'm going to take the other MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Global Glow. And I love this because the specks of gold in it, I've had it for the longest time, so it's like hit pan, but the specks of gold in it I feel like just make such a lovely eyeshadow. And then I'm going to take that in the crease as well. Sorry, I'm just searching for a mirror. Take that in my crease. It honestly is the loveliest shade. I'm also going to go under my eye as well. Next thing that I do is I line my waterline with the Charlotte Tilbury pencil in Rock and Coal. I might not show this because people are a bit funny about eyes, but I'm going to put this on my waterline. I'm going to show you the difference between the eyes. So this is the one with it in the waterline and this isn't. It just wakes you up so much more. One of my favourite steps. And I'm just going to take the Rimmel Brow This Way Professional Pencil. This is a new thing that I'm trying out. I always use the NYX products for eyebrows because they're my favourite, but I just wanted to try out this pencil because I don't really do that much to my eyebrows. Obviously they're stuck up. As in I stuck them up, they're not stuck up. And I just go through the ends and I just make a bit of an extra line, and I just do that on both brows. Just make that bit of an extra line, and that's all I do. I never go through the front anymore. I just like the more natural look. If 18-year-old Libby could look at this, she'd be like, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you going underneath, drawing a line, going through every single hair? But 25-year-old Libby just likes the natural life. Well, this isn't natural, but you get me. Okay, so I'm gonna curl my lashes off camera because again, I know people are a bit funny with eyes. And then I will show you the mascara that I'm using. Lashes curled. Now, I've been flicking between these two mascaras. They are both the Sky High Maybelline New York mascaras, but we've got one in True Brown, and then we've got one in Burgundy Haze. I love the burgundy one. I don't feel like you can tell that it's burgundy. Like if I said to someone I'm wearing a burgundy mascara, they'd be like, what? But because we've gone for a bit of a glowy look, I'm gonna go for the brown one today. And I just love this mascara so much. Mascara is one of them things that I can't really talk and do. I have to pull my funny faces. I mean, look at that. Look at that, it looks so good. Now, I don't go on my bottom lashes because I always feel like it transfers quite a lot. And for a day look, I'm not that bothered about it going on my bottom lash. I've also run out of setting spray, not that we're there yet. But if I was setting spray, it would be the Charlotte Tilbury one. This lasted me for such a long time and I've left it in my makeup bag to remind me to repurchase it. This was literally just the travel size as well and it was incredible, but it has unfortunately run out. I say that, there's a tiny bit. Are you gonna come out? Wow. Guys, I just got a tiny spritz of it. Okay, that's well and truly gone. I should have saved that. But I normally use this and I love it so much. I always flick between two different lipsticks. They're both MAC. I swear by the MAC lipsticks. So we've got Modesty, which is more of a matte shade. But as you can see, it's very well loved. Thanks, it's MAC, which I absolutely love to wear because when someone says, oh, what lipstick is that? I always say, thanks, it's MAC. And this one is more of a shimmery one. Again, well loved, but I'm gonna use the shimmery one today. The liner that I'm using today is a NYX liner in Natural, and I'm just gonna go over my lips. I draw over my lips ever so slightly. Then I'm gonna go in with Thanks, It's MAC. Love it so much. It's got like little specks of gold in it. And to finish off, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Reviver Lip Oil in Rose Envy. This is my favourite at the minute. And that is my finished everyday makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed this video. As I said, I really want to make some other videos showing like different makeup looks that I can make and using different products as well. So if you do want to see more of that, please let me know down below. But I hope you enjoyed. This is the finished product. I think for every day, like it's just so nice and it's so glowy, and I use it like if I go out singing and stuff. So when I say every day, I don't just mean like pop into the shops and stuff like that. But I'm hopefully going to show you in the sunlight as well because I think it's such a lovely look. But thank you for joining me again. If you do enjoy my channel, please subscribe down below. Like I say, follow me on both Instagrams if you want to see more, and I shall see you next week. This is the makeup in all its glory, guys. I absolutely love, 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 love.